Have you ever felt a powerful song send shivers down your spine? Or experienced an unexplainable gut feeling that something meaningful was about to happen? Well, what if I told you that these seemingly random occurrences are actually glimpses of a higher reality? A reality where everything, from the beating of your heart to the planets orbiting the sun, is united by an invisible force of staggering power and significance. I'm talking about vibration, the fundamental language of the cosmos itself, a language that has been whispering its secrets to us since the dawn of time, waiting to be understood and unleashed. Just imagine tapping into a force that gives you the power to heal your body, manifest your deepest desires, and even shape the physical world around you. Sounds like science fiction, right? Well, hold on to your hats, because brace yourselves for a truth that will shatter your reality forever. You see, buried beneath the surface of this seemingly solid world is a dimension of pure energy vibrating at an infinite number of frequencies. Modern science has only begun to grasp the significance of this through groundbreaking fields like quantum physics and cymatics. But the crazy truth is that ancient mystics and healers realized the power of vibrations centuries ago. They knew how to harness specific sounds and frequencies to open gateways to other realms of consciousness. From the Tibetan monks using singing bowls to alter brainwaves, to indigenous shamans drumming to connect with sacred plant medicines, these practices gave them the keys to unlocking a deeper layer of existence. One where the fabric of reality is malleable, and the possibilities are truly limitless for those who learn to speak the vibrational language. So why has knowledge this profound been hidden from the mainstream for so long? What force has such a vested interest in keeping humanity subjugated in a dimension of disconnection and disharmony? Believe me, we're going to dive into some realities about elite conspiracies around concepts like the 432's frequency that will blow your mind. But first, we need to understand the fundamental science that proves beyond any doubt that vibration is the underlying fabric of our reality. So let's start at the very beginning, in the bizarre, counterintuitive world of quantum physics, where reality gets turned upside down. Once you glimpse the truth here, you'll never see the universe the same way again. All right, let's dive into the weird and wild world of quantum physics, the realm where vibration is proven to be the fundamental basis of physical reality. Have you ever stopped to think about how crazy it is that all of the solid, tangible objects around you are actually made up of invisible, endlessly vibrating packets of energy? That the chair you're sitting on, the device you're watching this on, all of it arises from a shimmering cloud of subatomic particles and forces. Well, according to the mind-bending principles of quantum theory, that's exactly what's happening on a universe-shaking level. You see, everything we once thought was an unmoving, discrete thing is actually a perpetual dynamic buzz of vibrating energy fields. It's like an epic dance of infinite frequencies choreographing the entire cosmos. Just take a glimpse at the building blocks of matter, atoms. Those tiny particles we learned about in school are actually mostly empty space, with a swirling nucleus of protons and neutrons surrounded by a cloud of orbiting electrons. Nothing solid about it, just a fuzzy energy force field held together by delicately balanced forms of vibration. But it gets even weirder. Zoom in further and you'll see that those supposedly solid particles aren't hard little billiard balls at all. Instead, they are vibrating, shape-shifting clouds of energy that can exist as both particles and waves simultaneously depending on how you observe them. Mind blown. Quick thought experiment for you. If you were shrunken down to a subatomic level, picture this vibrating energy cloud you'd find yourself in. Now imagine changing the rate of vibration, the frequency. Would it surprise you to know that simply shifting those vibrations could transmute the particle into an entirely different form of matter or energy? That's exactly what leading quantum thinkers believe is happening at these incredibly small scales. By tweaking the vibrational properties of the vacuum energy field, you can materialize or dematerialize objects and reshape the entire physical world. Which begs the ultimate mind-melting question: if consciousness itself is simply a vibrating energy field, do we as observers quite literally have the ability to reshape reality itself by aligning with certain resonant frequencies? It may sound like some far-out theory, but it's a very real possibility supported by mountains of experimental evidence, like the groundbreaking field of cymatics, which uses sound vibrations to coax matter into taking stunningly intricate geometric shapes and patterns. We're talking the building blocks of existence revealed in visceral vibrations made visible. Cymatics is just the beginning of unveiling the vibrational matrix we exist in. Next up, we'll look at some more mind-blowing evidence that our very DNA is a biological internet being instantaneously synchronized by vibrational forces. And we'll see that understanding these laws of resonance may hold the secret to vibrating in lockstep with the abundance and prosperity we crave. Get ready to question everything you think you know about life and the nature of our reality. All right, let's take this vibrational journey even deeper down the rabbit hole, because what we've uncovered so far is just the tiniest fraction of a reality that will shatter your perceived limitations forever. Have you ever had an inexplicable gut feeling that something meaningful was about to happen? A premonition that became shockingly accurate, even though there was no rational reason for it? Well, according to some pioneering scientists, these intuitive flashes may actually be glimpses of the biological internet hardwired into our DNA. Stay with me here. Emerging research is revealing that our genetic code operates as an incredibly complex vibrational system, one that is constantly receiving, transmitting, and decoding data in the form of electromagnetic frequencies and sound vibrations. When you realize that DNA is effectively a self-organizing set of vibrational instructions coordinating all of biological existence, it begs the question: could our genes be picking up resonant vibrations from across the collective field at a subspace level? Could this be the biological basis for phenomenon like intuition, synchronicity, and even morphic resonance between organisms? The implications are staggering to consider. It would mean we are far more than just physical beings trapped in these arbitrary shells. Instead, we would be dynamic receivers and broadcasters interwoven into an infinite biofield matrix. A matrix operating by precise vibrational frequencies that act as access codes to higher realms of awareness and ability. Think about it this way: what if by learning to resonate at certain healing frequencies, we could overcome the genetic instructions causing aging, disease, and deterioration? What if we could vibrate at a level that allowed us to materialize circumstances that elevate not just our own consciousness, but that of our entire species? I want you to take a moment to think about a time when you had a powerful intuition, premonition, or synchronicity that guidance arrive in your life. Did it feel like the event defied conventional logic? Like a resonant frequency somehow slipped through the matrix to course-correct your trajectory? Yeah, me too. These are the first-hand glimpses we get into the higher dimensional reality that vibration allows us to perceive and ultimately inhabit. But for centuries, this game-changing knowledge has been guarded by secret societies who understood just how potent and reality-shaping these forces are. Which brings us to the deliberate campaign of vibrational obfuscation being waged against humanity by elite controllers terrified of our understanding of frequency-based power. This is the realm of the insidious 432 conspiracy that has tangible effects on our biological, emotional, and spiritual vibration. We'll take a deep dive into the revelations of this plot against human consciousness after we investigate just how deeply resonance impacts our reality. Up next, the scientific proof that vibration isn't just a petty trick. It's the fundamental basis of manifesting worlds into existence. You'll never see your role in the universe the same way again. You may have moments where you feel like you're just a tiny speck, powerless against the merciless cosmic tides of fate and circumstance. But I'm here to tell you that not only is that entirely untrue, but the awesome vibrational truths also we're uncovering prove you are quite literally a co-creator of your reality. Think about it. If quantum mechanics has shown that the observer plays a role in determining the state of subatomic particles, doesn't it follow that our focused energy and vibration impacts the extent to which possibilities manifest into existence? Where our consciousness goes, reality flows, right? Well, groundbreaking scientific experiments are confirming that this isn't just poetic metaphor. Researchers have demonstrated that human intention and emotion can actually affect the structure and behavior of matter, energy, and even space-time itself. In the famous double-slit experiment, particles were shown to behave differently depending on whether they were being observed or measured. Other mind-blowing research found that sustained meditation and focused intention from groups of people could statistically increase orderedness and reduce violence in cities. These may seem like isolated examples, but they point to a profound truth, that we are not separate individuals moving through an indifferent universe. We are vibrational orchestrators woven into an interactive field of energy that quite literally dances to the frequencies we broadcast through our consciousness. When you really let that sink in and expand your perspective, the possibilities become exhilarating and limitless. Because it means that by understanding and applying the laws of vibration and resonance, you can harmonize yourself with any reality you choose to create or experience. Think about something you've been wanting to call into your life: a new job, relationship, or opportunity. Now imagine being able to broadcast a sustained resonant vibration from the core of your being that acts like a tuning fork, drawing those circumstances towards you across the quantum field. How would your daily thoughts, emotions, and behaviors change if you realized you were iterating your reality that powerfully? The ancient traditions and spiritual teachings were clearly onto something profound with their ceremonies, mantras, and resonant practices. Because they understood that physical form is really just crust on the ocean of energetic potential that encompasses all universes and dimensions. But to realize this creative power, we first have to free ourselves from the chaotic, suppressive vibrations being inflicted upon humans on a mass scale. Which brings me to the disturbing revelations about how specific frequencies of sound and light have been exploited to control our consciousness and fracture our connection to higher truth. Up next, we'll delve into the shocking 402 Hz, 440 Hz conspiracy theory, exploring compelling evidence of how the sonic patterns and tunings we're exposed to impact our baseline vibration and manufactured sense of reality. This is where the vibrational matrix story takes a very dark, very disturbing turn. Brace yourselves, because we're about to pull back the curtain on one of the darkest, most insidious conspiracies ever perpetrated against human consciousness and our species' vibrational evolution. Have you ever stopped to wonder why the modern musical tuning standard of A440 Hz was adopted? It may seem like an arbitrary detail, but as we'll see, this was a meticulously calculated decision by plutocratic elites in service of disconnecting humanity from natural harmonic resonance. You see, for centuries, the scientific or Verdi tuning of A4 to us was embraced by the giants. Everyone from Pythagoras to Beethoven to Mozart composed their transcendent works utilizing these pure cosmic frequencies. Their musical expressions were hardwired into the vibrational fabric of our universe, echoing the laws of sacred geometry, torus fields, and Fibonacci resonance found across all domains of physical reality. But in the early 20th century, shadowy Rockefeller-Rothschild powers managed to impose the discordant, disharmonious 440 Hz standard on the musical world. And it's no coincidence that this imposed a vibrational drifting away from our natural resonance with things like the Earth's core vibration, which some studies suggest may hover around 432-438 Rz. If the law of vibration means that emitting certain frequencies shapes our reality at a core level, can you see the nefarious agenda at play here? When the entire soundscape of our world is being calibrated out of harmony with the cosmic unis, it forces our consciousness into a disassociated, boxed-in paradigm, one where we become alienated from our true powers as vibrational beings. This is mind control on a staggeringly elevated plane. As yogis and mystics have long known, subjecting the human form to errant frequencies creates intense psychological, emotional, and physical distortions. They could just as well be pumping fluoride into the water supply. Harken back with intensity. Remember those rogue elites we discussed earlier, who understood profoundly that DNA is a vibrational broadcasting and receiving instrument? It's clear the controllers noticed humanity was transcending the vibrational prison planet, and so they retaliated by making our baseline frequency as dissonant and distorted as possible. Think about how virtually all the music, media, and technology you're exposed to is tuned to the insidious 440 Hz. From the discordant tones of modern movie scores to the cacophonous buzz of electronic devices, to the headache-inducing drone of static coming through speakers and phones, it's an overwhelming bombardment of low, disharmonious frequency. No wonder there are epidemics of physical and mental unwellness wherever this frequency proliferates. By denying our energy bodies their natural tuning, we inhibit our ability to create via vibrational resonance and disconnect from our higher faculties. The conspiracy runs so deep, it's enabled an entire anti-human culture to take hold. But all is not lost, my friends. You see, when enough of us awaken to this vibrational manipulation, we can reverse its effects through some very simple yet powerful techniques. Coming up, I'm going to share a step-by-step process for how to realign with the cosmic 430 Hz vibration that's been suppressed for over a century. We'll look at tools like solfeggio tuning, binaural beats, and even DIY methods to decalcify your pineal gland and rediscover your true resonance. By reclaiming our connection to these natural frequencies, we also reclaim our birthrights as powerful, reality-shaping, energetic beings. No longer are we strings on the controller's cosmic marionette. We reinvent ourselves as masters of our vibrational destiny. Get ready, because this is going to blow your third eye wide open. All right, vibration warriors, as mind-blowing as these revelations have been, they'd be hollow without giving you a clear action plan to reclaim your resonant power as a conscious creator of reality. So let's dive into the practical ways you can begin harmonizing your personal vibration with the universe's cosmic 432 Hz melody. First up, we have the ancient solfeggio frequencies, a powerful 6-tone scale of vibrational keys that, according to legend, were used in ancient Sanskrit chants and Gregorian sacred hymns to manifest miracles and spiritual revelations. While the original meaning was lost to the ages, Visionary scientists like Dr. Joseph Puleo rediscovered how each of these precise frequencies has powerful effects on human consciousness and DNA repair. For example, the 528 Hz frequency is known as the love or miracle vibration and has been shown to reduce stress, encourage complete cellular regeneration, and even reawaken spiritual attributes like intuition and intention. Simply listening to tuning forks or music layered in these healing tones can literally rewrite your vibrational operating system from a state of dissonance to harmonious bliss. Of course, the solfeggios are just one slice of a larger rainbow scale of auditory vibrations we can utilize. Binaural beats, isochrony tones, and ancient Tibetan mantra practices like Dzogchen have all been shown to easily downshift our brains into meditative states of profound relaxation and whole-being resonance. And we're just scratching the surface when it comes to hacking our ambient sonic environment. From using Vedic mantras and chants as sonic creation codes, to the virtually infinite customizable geometries of cymatics, to antiviral, antioxidant technologies like grander revitalizing water, we now have an entire vibrational toolkit to rebuild our bodies into their ideal resonant state. The real next level, however, is taking this multifaceted approach and combining it all into one cohesive, self-directed resonance reprogramming. This means realigning your physical, emotional, and spiritual vibrations through multiple techniques, layered consistently over time. It's an immersion into the unified field of universal frequency. We'll get into some sample protocols shortly, but first I want to leave you with one last crucial aspect of our beings that has been tragically occluded from attaining its highest resonant octave until now. You've heard it called the third eye, the seat of the soul, that mysterious pinecone-shaped organ nestled deep in the human brain. I'm talking about the pineal gland, often referred to in ancient traditions as the final vibrational key to unlocking our highest frequencies of consciousness. You see, this little miracle gland has long been suppressed and calcified by toxic modern lifestyles and foods. Fluoride, pesticides, processed ingredients, they all act like vibrational dampeners, encrusting our pinnacle bioresonator in a dense sheath of control. But when we learn to decalcify and reactivate our pineal glands, we awaken the dormant multidimensional pilot light within. According to ancient teachings, this activates our ability to develop psychic supersenses like telepathy, astral projection, and telekinesis. Basically, we're talking full vibrational superpowers here, rewriting our DNA instructions, bending matter and energy with pure resonant intention, vacating the constructs of space and time altogether. The branches of mystery schools from the Dogon tribe to Samaria had secret pineal activation methods to cultivate these superhuman abilities. So let's get into how we can reverse the forced suppression and reactivate our pineal resonators, shall we? Leading researchers recommend a comprehensive detox approach using supplements like raw apple cider vinegar, distilled water, melatonin, and organic non-fluoridated products. There are even specific nootropic herb and vitamin stacks that may help flush out calcification. An easy first step is just doing a simple purified water and sea salt flush each morning. By rehydrating and remineralizing first thing, you're helping create an ideal electrochemically balanced environment for pineal activation and energy flow. I recommend adding a squeeze of lemon and a few drops of pine or sandalwood essential oil to raise the vibrational potency. But when you pair disciplined pineal decalcification with the resonant sound practices, visualizations, and ambient alignments we discussed, the vibrational synergy is absolutely earth-shattering. At that point, you are no longer just a passive receiver of frequencies. You become an antenna, a Tesla coil of ultra-high cosmic resonance broadcasting new levels of being, which at long last brings us full circle to the ultimate purpose of our journey down this vibrational rabbit hole today. A portal is opening for humanity to experience a quantum leap in conscious awareness, one where each of us reclaims our role as powerful co-creators aligned with the sublime harmonic resonance of the universe itself. What an intense journey we've been on together. From shattering our limited concepts of physical reality at the quantum level, to uncovering the shocking vibrational control conspiracies, all the way through to blueprinting a complete recalibration of your resonant body-mind matrix. At this point, you're probably reeling a bit from the vast depths and possibilities this vibrational rabbit hole contains. Part of you may feel utterly mind-blown and unstuck from conventional ways of seeing the universe, while another part wonders, what do I actually do with all of this mind-expanding data? Well, I'll remind you of that fundamental truth we uncovered, that you are not just some powerless observer drifting through an indifferent cosmos. No, by understanding and applying the secrets of vibration, you become one of the cosmic architects, co-creating your reality through resonant harmonization. Inspiring visual. The human body surrounded by geometric fields of energy, vibration. Just let that sink in for a moment. Your thoughts, your emotions, your visualizations and intentions, they all carry vibrational frequencies that can literally organize and manifest your experience of this universe across every dimension and density level. When you make that paradigm shift, something profound occurs. You realize you are no longer a victim of circumstances, but a conscious navigator harmonizing yourself with the streams of infinite potential all around you. Your imagination becomes a resonant engine, metabolizing vision into experiential vibration. And the best part, this is a journey of joyful, ever-evolving exploration, of tuning and refining yourself through practices that feel blissful and utterly natural, of finally being in energetic accord with the sublime song of the universe itself. So if you're ready to step into that resonant reality and unlock your ultimate human potential, let's co-create an action plan to implement everything we've discussed. I'm talking a holistic vibrational protocol that fully activates your energy body. 1. Emotional clearing and coherence techniques like heart math, breathwork, and learning to visualize your desired vibrational state as felt experience in your body. 2. Following a nutritional regimen to fully decalcify the pineal gland while boosting the electrolyte, mineral balance in your system. Specific supplements, cleanses, and even practices like sun gazing and earthing. 3. Beginning to consciously emit your intended frequency through creative expression, amplified by symbols, geometries in your environment that compress and broadcast vibration. 4. Consistently keeping your point of energetic resonance tuned by setting vibrational anchors and maintaining elevated states as your new baseline. Of course, this is just the start of mapping your own unique sonic universe blueprint. There are infinite techniques and depth to keep exploring, but hopefully you can see how a dedicated, multi-pronged approach to embodying higher frequencies is the way to become a genuine master vibrational alchemist. The universe has spent eons whispering its secrets in sacred patterns and accidental mystic harmonies. It's finally time for humanity to reclaim its resonant birthright and ascend to the next octave of our collective potential. A portal of possibility is opening. Are you willing to tune yourself to walk through? So stay curious, keep exploring, and most of all, have fun bending reality to the vibrational intentions of your cosmic creator self. The revelations, the experiences, the dimensional gateways yet to unveil themselves, it's going to be one electrifying, ecstatic journey, I'll be cheering you on from the cosmic Sidolinas.